Right there, a little early. We'll get this getting notifications out. So, be with you in just a couple of minutes. And we'll load up the puzzle at that point. And then at 3 o'clock my time, we'll hit the checkbox and see if I loaded it up correctly. Okay, all the notifications are out. We kind of like that, don't we? I do. All right. So, let me load up the puzzle. And 8, 2, 9, 8, 7, 2, 3, 1, 9, 4, and 8. Okay, that's first row. 7, 1, and 4. 5, 2, 3, 9. That's the left to right column. 6, 5, 9, 8, 4. That's the bottom row. 3, 8, 1. That's the right column. For left column, it's 3 and 6 for the center. And we're close enough to 3 o'clock that we'll be able to get this going. Let me take a look at the screen real quick if I can. Oh, I have almost 40 seconds or 45 seconds left. After I get the screen done, I've got to go move my car. We've got some significant cleanup to do, and we're going to have guests over for some of that, but I need to move the car so that in the morning my sister-in-law can head out to work at the office. I've been playing a bunch of No Man's Sky at night, and maybe get the stream for that going as well soon. There we go, it's 3 o'clock. If the puzzle checks, you've got 20 seconds to grab a screenshot and see if you can solve in the same time. There we go, 20 seconds for you. A little bit less now. Give you a chance to grab everything. Protein drink. All right, my turn. One of these two is going to be 1. That means one of these two down here will be a 1. Let's see. I get one of these two to be 1. 3 possibilities here. 4 nope. That's going to be a 1. And one of these two is a 1. How do I know that one's going to be 1? Well, in this case, I can't put a 1 here. Can't put a 1 here. 1 has to be in this one of these 3 spots. Can't be here. And this block that can be in here. So there's a 1. All right, 2s. One of these 2 is going to be a 2. I got 4 possibilities here. 3 possibilities here. 4 here. A bunch of them here. 4. And 5 possibilities here. So on to 3s. With 3 here and here, that means one of them. It means this one's going to be a 3 because this blocks this one. So this one's going to be a 3, and this is going to be a 3. Then we get a 3 here, and here, and all the 3s are on the board. All right, 4s. Can't have a 4 down here. This one blocks this one, so one of these two is a 4. We've got 3 possibilities for a 4 here, 4 possibilities here, 3 possibilities here, 5 possibilities here, and 3 here. So that's all I can do with 4s at the moment. Let's go with 5s. We can. I've got a 5 here given, and 1 here. That gives me that one. 4 possibilities. 2 possibilities here, not for 2s, but 5s. That means one of these two will be a 5. Over here, we've got 3 possibilities there, 5 possibilities here, 4 possibilities here and here. All right, 6s. There's 6 here. For the moment, that means we've got a whole bunch of possibilities here. We've got 3 possibilities here, 3 possibilities here, 4 possibilities here and here. Up here, we've got 2 possibilities. And unfortunately, they don't narrow anything else down for us enough. All right, 7s. None of these can be, neither of these can be a 7. One of these 3 is a 7, so one of these 3 is going to be a 7. Got 2 possibilities for a 7 here. 4 possibilities here, 4 possibilities here, and 2 possibilities here. Here we've got 5 possibilities and 3 up here. I think I mentioned that one already. So let's look at 8s. Left column's already taken care of. One of these, yep, this one's going to be an 8. That makes this a 4. One of these two is going to be an 8. One of these two is going to be an 8. This one's going to be an 8 here, because this one can't be because of this. That means that doesn't get to be an 8 anymore, so that's an 8, and that's an 8. Believe that solves all the 8s. It does. So I've got 3 possibilities for a 9 here. 4 possibilities here, 3, nope, 2 here. One of these two is a 9. That means this is a 9. Nope, that's can't be a 9 because I've got a 9 here. 9 mistake. One of these two will be a 9. And one of these two will be a 9. But those two marked as possibilities up here, there are going to be one of these 3. That means one of these two is going to be a 9. Nope, no, it's not. I've got 4 possibilities for a 9 here, although it's narrowed down to these 3. Crap. All right. Back to 1s. It looks like, yep, that's going to be a 1, so that becomes a 1. Still 2 possibilities here, but now we've got 2 possibilities here. We narrowed that down. And that's going to do for 1s at the moment. 2s. Do we get anything useful out of that? Out of this 2s? This is going to be a 2, meaning this is going to be a 7. And this is going to become a 6. One of these will now be a 6. 2, 2, so one of these two is going to be a 2. And we get the 9s there as well. Do we get anything useful out of that here? 1, 2, 3. One of these two is going to be a 4. 5, 6. Still 3 possibilities for a 7. So we're going to hold off on that. That said, we get 2 possibilities for a 7 here now, and 2 possibilities here. All right, 2 possibilities for a 7. 5 possibilities there. Did we skip anything? We might have skipped something. Let's see. We have a couple of possibilities for 5 there, there, there. 4 possibilities for 5 here, 3 here, 3 here. Neither of these two can be a 5. 3 here. Again, this one can't be a 5. All right. 6s. I got 2 possibilities for 6 there now. Over here, we've got 4 possibilities. 3 possibilities here for 6. 2 here. 3 here. Those 2 marked. And 4 possibilities here. All right. Here, did we narrow down 4 as much? Oh, we got 2 possibilities for 4 there, making these 2 possibilities, making this one a 4, a 9, and a 1. Making this a 1. This became a 4 because neither one of these two has to be a 4, one of these two had to be a 4, and we needed one in this column, so that's that one there. One of these, this one's going to be a 4, makes this a 4 and a 5 here. Okay, and that means this one is going to be what's remaining, a 6. Okay, that's going to be a 6 here. This will be a 6 here. Get a 2 here, a 7. 7 here, and a 4. That can't be a 2 because this is a 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be a 5, meaning this is a 5 now. This becomes a 5. We have 6 here, 9. 5 down here. 5 here. 4 here. And 7 here. One of these two is now going to be a 7. And let's see. This is going to be a 7, so that'll be a 7. So that's a 7. This becomes a 6 and a 1. And let's see. This becomes a 2. So that's a 2 here. 9 and 2 here. 9 here. Nope, not a 9. 9 here. And this one here becomes another 6. This one here becomes a 4. Nope, not a 4. 2. And then over here, we've got what's left. Last one. And that's going to be a 9. 10 minutes, 10 seconds. Hey, that's not too bad. Under 10 if we subtract the 20 seconds at the beginning, but I won't. 10 minutes, 10 seconds for a easy puzzle. Not a simple. That's even easier than the simples, but it's not great, but I was explaining some of my choices. I hope you had a good day. I hope you have a great day. I hope you did well on the puzzle yourself. Again, this is a simple. We got another simple tomorrow with a medium. That's going to possibly end up being a longer stream. Probably going to be a longer stream because, I aim for it to be a little bit longer. I hope you have a good day. We'll talk to you.